You're getting a giant hand in there. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Nope, it's not Thursday. It's Wednesday. I'm really wishful thinking. At this stage tomorrow, I will be done for summer holidays. So I think I'm just getting a little bit giddy. So I'm toying with screens here. Okay, I'll just make sure somebody else makes it. Keisha, I love it. It's like the race. Keisha's always on first. Love you, Keisha. Whoops, just a second. I'm coming. I have somebody at my door. Mom just went live, so just, where are you going? Where are you going? Please text me. Bye, I love you. So you like that? He waited right until I was going live. Then he's like, I'm going out. I'm like, where? I'm like, out with friends. With who? Friends. I'm like, and he mumbles to me. Good Lord. I know. Yay, Thursday, we're super close, but I know it was only Wednesday today. So, Keisha, I have no life either. Dude, welcome to my world. Now, I am casing tonight, okay? My last night of casing. Well, hopefully. Because these is another one of my club cards that I had done. Now, this one was not a swap card. So just a second. I'm 99. I know I saved this card. Ooh, I can hear myself. We just turn the volume down. Oh, that's very weird. I'm getting an echo of myself. Hang on. Okay, now can you hear me? I'm getting weird feedback. Okay. I'm just gonna let you guys tell me what you think is happening here. But I am going to see. There we go. No. I do have a really weird hear everything tonight. Someone tell me what you're hearing. I'm trying to turn this down. An echo. Okay, one sec. Okay. Tell me what you're hearing now. Let me know. I'm going to see if that's better for everyone. I don't know what the heck was going on there. So I'm watching your comments while I just check something here. It's good now. Okay, good. Echo. Roz, oh my God, I love you. Roz is like, echo. Yeah, I'm with you. So this insanely beautiful card that I'm about to do tonight, I did not design. I'm not taking credit for it. I'm not pretending I did. I'm hunting on my computer as we speak, trying to find the name of the person. I guess I could have checked that out before I went live, but I was running around getting dinner stuff. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is Jan Clothier. I think that's how or Clotier, however you pronounce her last name, Clothier. And I loved this card when I came across it online, and I was like, oh, this was kind of in the concussion mode, and I was like, I want to do this one with my club. So that's what we're doing tonight. Whoa, that wasn't what I meant to show you. I meant to get the bits. Now you've already seen it. Hi, Darlene. Okay, so we have our bits ready here. So what I've got is I've got a soft suede card base. I have got a basic white mat. Everything else we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. It's kind of a cute one, okay? If you have missed this stamp set, I don't know what else to call it. I feel like it's a sleeper in the sense that if you don't really look at it, you're going to be like, it's okay, it's cute. And you'll flip. And then you start to see it used and you're like, bejeez, it's gorgeous. So this is the one we're going to use. It's right here. It's called Season of Chic. It's got flowers. It's got shells. It's got leaves. It's got snowflakes. Like you kind of get a bit of everything. And then it's got the most insanely beautiful dies. So like beautiful background dies. I'm actually going to change up the card even tonight and change up some of the paper for some of our new stuff. Oh, Mars, you're going to want it. Are you ready? Okay. Didn't even see it in the book. I know. And so this is the thing. Now, in the book, let me grab the DSP because it does come with some gorgeous paper. I just have to do my little flip. Can you still see me? There, I'm right here. Hi, there. Okay. I keep my stuff in these weird bins. So let me grab the DSP for you. I don't actually think I used the DSP on the card, but I think we'll take a little bit of this because I want to try some of that tonight. And then I'll show you the DSP. Okay. Now We're under control. The DSP is amazing. Okay, so let me show you the DSP first because you're going to want to see this because I think the DSP sold me first. And then I started looking at the paper. I was like, oh, the stamps and stuff. What does it go with? And so then I started noticing it. I'll just take it out. Who cares? It'll all go back in easy. So it's got this killer kind of gold foil in it. So you've got prints like this. Are you all done with school? I have one more full day, but a day with no kids. This one's kind of beautiful. It's got little leaves and stuff stamped into it. So that's one. Then you got another pattern there. We're still not under control. This one almost reminds me more of a spring flower kind of pattern. It was beautiful. Okay. Love this one. Kind of very dark and more fallish. Oh, and then look at into the snowflakes. Look at the snowflakes. Sorry. That was super squealy of me. I'm such a child. Another beautiful, I think it's Blushing Bride with the floral. Like, can you see the flowers in there? They're stunning. It's one of those like over the top DSPs. It's so beautiful. So obviously it's considered one of our specialty ones. I gave you on my TV. Look at, oh, got like almost like a wood plank look underneath that, like a weathered wood. And then I love me and polka dots. Love me a good polka dot with seashells. You do. Donna, if you don't have the paper, I'm going to recommend getting the paper right away. Okay. So we're not actually using this paper tonight. We're going to just focus on the stamp set, but I am going to focus on one other type of paper that was kind of in, I don't know what's happening here, in the suite. Okay. So let me just get this. Don't put it down, put it away. Does anyone else have issues with the bags? I stick everything together all the time. Such a dork. Okay. In, step in. Does anyone else want to reach through the TV? Oh, that's okay. There's DSPs that aren't for me too. So, but personally, I love this one. It's pretty striking. And so this one is called their Distressed Gold. I'm one of those people, I have really varying styles in terms of, I like the super cutesy DSPs. I love like kind of the bright. I love the geometric. I think I'm just a fan of the papers. Sorry, you're going to notice like little clanging bracelets tonight. One of my students made those for me and I kind of love them. They're very cute colors. So we're going to use this on the background of our card tonight. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get out some adhesive sheets tonight. Because what we're going to be doing is going to require, I don't want to be doing a little bit of gluing and I don't want to stick my fingers together. So look at this die that's in here. It's gorgeous. So what I do when I'm kind of prepping a bit for this is I put it down on my mat personally. And I'm like, okay, if I do a 3.5 inch long, 3 5/8, I'm going to say 3 5/8 by 3. Okay. So I go grab my adhesive sheets. And I go 3 5/8. I'm going to take him and I'm going to go just a hair bigger because I don't want my glue kind of popping off the edge. And so you can see that this one has a white back to it. Okay. So now I just come in, got to go to the right side. And I'm going to peel the first one off, stick it to my hand, which is what I always seem to do. Put that one down. Get the glue bits off. Okay. Whoop! It's totally stuck to my hand. I'm going to put this one down. Don't overlap them. They'll get too thick. There we go. Okay. Throw out the back. So this is the one that I'm going to use for this. Now I'm trying to see if I left any bits. I'm occasionally known to do that. It's because I get lazy and I don't always pop the bits. There we go. And I was doing an awful lot of these. So I think I just gave up. There we go. He is not clear. He's got one over here. Ta-da! Okay, so this one's ready. We're going to do the die cutting in gold for this. Now, what we're going to start with on here is I'm going to get my soft sea foam. And we're going to take the splatters. You give me a stamp set with some good splatters, and I'm kind of all over it. So this one I'm going to do in first and second generation, okay? So I've kind of got him here, and we'll go like this, and then we'll do like that. Take one down there. And you can kind of overlap them because we're going to cover up some of the middle. Okay, so all I've done, hi Diana, there you go, as you can see here, I've just created a bit of a mess on the background. Now, my soft sea foam can go away. It's funny, that was a color. I was like, what were they thinking? And then I love that color now. was not one of mine. Okay, next, we're going to a slightly different splatter. So now we're moving. So we just used this splatter here. So now we're going to move one over to kind of, it's just a little bit more abstract. I'm going with an Old Olive. I just want some kind of pops of a nice dark color kind of heading out of there. Okay, so you can see that's all we did there. Ta, ta. Now we do need to scrap a basic white for everything else we're going to do. So let's grab my basic white bag. Ta-da. And I'm going to tell you word of advice here. Start with the outline first. Oh, geez. Why is there? Just one second. Someone's messaging me about trying to order on video. But she messaged 4 times, then I feel horrible. There we go. Okay, so this is me. I'm one of those multitaskers. I really need to stop because you're all probably like, Ange, we're sitting here with you. I know. I'm not good today. So let's do this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go soft suede blushing bride. Okay, peeps? So get your soft suede blushing bride. So what I do here is I start with the soft suede. Don't start with anything else. I promise you it's the easiest way to line them up. So I need 2 of these. Soft suede. Soft suede. Okay, done. Orders. No, it was, I feel horrible when someone's waiting on me, but then I'm like, Ange, everybody's waiting on you on mine too. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay. Someone said to me today, my mom was so funny. They're like, must be so great. The kids must be such a fun day to teach. I'm like, no, it's not a fun day to teach. It's the last day of school. It's like teaching a room full of people with addiction issues all going into withdrawal at the same time. It is like the kids are like, they're like up there. Oh boy. They were funny today. It was entertaining. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So we have now dealt with splatters are done. Now we're on to, this is the inner seashell. Hi, Carol. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come back around to here. Now, do you see, you're going to have to check out my seashells bumps. My seashells have cute little bumps. They got this little bump down at the bottom. And we're going to line that bump up with the bump in the blushing bride. And you're going to get my hair in here, sorry. And when I do that, it's a pretty seamless kind of lineup. It's actually like quite impressive how seamless it is. So all you're doing is lining up the seashell bump with that other one. I know. Okay, so we got that done. Beautiful. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do some die cutting. So can we do the ooey awy die cutting first? I want to die cut this gold bit for you because I think you might just lose it. Then we need some soft seafoam, some more. Okay, we got it all. I can pull this off. Okay. Grab a machine. Ta-ta. Okay, and then we're going to throw this one down. So this is that stunning gold. I'm a fan of gold with soft. Oh, I love that sound. It's good cracking. It wasn't a crack like, you know, when it's really cutting into it. Yeah. Okay. It's going to work really well. It could be super comical for me, but we'll laugh our way through that. Okay. Now, while we're in here, I'm going to grab soft seafoam. Okay. And we're going to need my Old Olive. Nope, that's garden green. Not going to work. You're real red. There you are. I knew it was close. I knew I'd read. Does your school always get out this late? Yeah, for sure. We have a different school year than you guys do in the US. I know for us, we are definitely, we start later and we go later. So my kids don't go back to school now until the weekend after, till the week after Labor Day. So that Labor Day weekend, we go back on the Tuesday after it. It's kind of our standard here. Okay, so I'm grabbing all sorts of bits here. This is an old die cut, like that one. I'm not using that because it has to go through the leaf. And I do need the shell overlap. So we're going to take this one. I'll do this. Then we're going to need a blushing broad seashell. Hello, Francis. How are you? Okay, so we're cranking it through. Cranking. Working. Ta-da. Okay, now we need one more of these. And I need one, nope, I only needed the one seashell. So that one's fine. I've got him. You can go down. Let's just go back through. I know I could have taken the soft suede piece off. I'm just being lazy. Okay. So the soft suede piece is done. My leaves are done. Did my first leaf cut? I don't think it did. They've ended these magnetic platforms, and this is just the old one that I'm using, and it doesn't always work fantabulously. Our school year all different. My niece got a school week for Memorial Day. What? See, I feel like that would be really hard if you, because sometimes people have their children in more than one district. And so how would they ever, I don't know, how do you line? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, we'll go down. Ta-da. They totally, Jude, they absolutely did. Hello from Calgary. Thank you, Rose. That was cute. It was like she was trying to leave me hanging. She's like, guess where I'm from? Guess, Aunt. Okay, there. And then we will also take, Oregon goes back the day after Labor Day, but we got out the second week in June. Okay, and then what are your breaks like? Like I have 2 weeks at spring break, and I have 2 weeks at Christmas. We need one of these. What are you using? We're using Season of Chic. It's super chic. Crank, crank. I'm just more excited to think about the gold than anything here, you guys. Especially because I didn't even use it on my sample card, so I'm all jacked about how it's going to turn out. Okay, there. Now the only thing I have left to do is die cut. Oh, we need Blushing Bride. Poopy Bums. Where is it? Just a sec. Did she find it? I did. Okay. Blushing Bride scrap. Me and my scrap bags. Super dorky. Okay, this one needs, a general, because I have to use the same general in the next two. Okay, so we got this. Let's just crank it. 2 weeks at Christmas, week at Thanksgiving. Okay, see, we don't get a week at Thanksgiving. So we're getting the same amount of break. I don't know. Ours is mandated by the government in terms of a specific number of minutes per year. For as long as I can remember, kids never went to school the full day on the last day of school. Let's be honest, it is a nightmare. And now kids have to go to school the full day. My entire teaching career, we've always got out at noon on the last day of school. This year, we were told on Wednesday that we don't get out until 3. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any rhyme nor reason. One for spring break and Thanksgiving week. Okay, so yeah, so you guys are getting the same amount of holidays. You just, you get extra, or your summer's just longer than ours. We have some weird set formula. 180 something days must be completed. Okay, I'm just giving it a little wiggle. We'll do the last one. Most don't have Thanksgiving week. That's closer to the southern border. Okay, yeah, we have 1 day. So we have like 1 day holiday at Thanksgiving, 1 day, which is a slightly different timing than yours. 1 day for like Remembrance Day. We have 1 day in February for Family Day. Like, so we have some different kind of ones. Hi, Feline. How are you? Okay, let's get rid of our bits. Ooh, some of these I had intended to use the powder, the sticky stuff on, but I did not. Okay, so let's start with this guy. This is the one I'm really excited about. Where is, this is so lazy of me. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Please don't laugh. Do you like this? This goes on your take a pic tool. I actually want to order a second take a pic tool so that this can just be on it and me not doing the stupid thing that you're actually witnessing me do right now, which is kind of embarrassing. Which is simply like using just the one handle part and rolling it through my hand. Okay, we're just getting out the bits. Because they're adhesive, if I leave them in there, I find that sometimes they get in my way as I'm trying to peel the backing off. I stick them to the back. I stick them to my hands. Cooper and Harley walk around with gold bits. Speaking of Cooper and Harley, Mummy's in puppy withdrawal. They're at the lake. Jerk faces. They went with Daddy. Daddy stole my dogs. He said to me the other day, Cooper, he was still on a walk off leash after the last incident. And he said to me, he's like, we have to get Coops a tracking collar. He said, it is killing this poor boy to not get his off leash time. Now, I was taking him off leash. You have 3. Oh, Teresa, that's brilliant. We never had spring break. Oh, gosh. Sherry, you deserve an award because I honestly don't know how. Yeah, I who knows? I love it, but It's interesting. Okay, ready? Look at this. Do you see the kind of like texture in that with the gold? Oh, I know. I'm very excited about it, Jude. Okay, now you just have to get this off. And when you have no nails, it's actually kind of entertaining sometimes. Come on, I just need one little corner. There we go. Just got it. Peel, banana, peel, banana. Oh no, I didn't have to do two because it had a seam in the middle. Right? Okay, now you just gotta find. This is the way to go with this die. This is so much easier than what I did the first time. Now I want it to kind of show, so I'm really gonna angle it. I kind of work it into some of the naked space. Oh, I love it. I wish I'd used this in club. It's not what Jan used when she designed her original card. I had just kind of cased her. But then as I was looking at it, I was like, I think it would look gorgeous with the gold. You get most of the federal holidays, other student days off, teachers in service. Yeah, we call those. So those are our professional days, they call them. And I'm in doing training stuff, whatever, and no kids in attendance. So that would be the same. We have 5 of those per year. Okay. I love it. Can you see how beautiful it is on there? Like stunning, stunning, stunning. It's just an unreal die. And with that gold paper, it's a pretty spectacular combo. Okay, so our next step that we're going to do is I'm just going to start doing some whipping down of things because it's me and you know how I operate. Those of you joining us for the first time, Ange will tell you how to do it, and then she won't do it that way. She'll do it her lazy technique. So I'm just making sure I've got all my bits out. Get your bits popped out. My son went on a university tour today. And he went with a buddy. And I was like, oh, that's it. It's all over. I know. You're probably, some of you are laughing, going, seriously, lady? Yeah. My mommy heart hurt today. Us too. We call November No School November. Okay, so what we're going to start with is I'm going to take this one. I'm going to use just my seal because I'm lazy. And I just kind of run it right down the back of this guy that I'm doing. I don't really stress too much. I pop it out. I'm going to let it show. Okay, so he's going to kind of come out that way. But I'm not worrying about the far end of him being glued down. It's not a huge concern to me. I need him to stay on the paper. But I don't need to worry about the kind of toe end of him there. Oh, and did you see this? A girlfriend showed me that. If you have out your silicone mat and you can't advance, Capilano University, it's a university that's local to us, smaller scales. So when I went to university, I went to the University of British Columbia. It is massive. It's now a population, I think, of just over 65,000. And I will tell you right now, I was one of those people that hated university. Didn't like it at all. I was miserable. I was lonely. I didn't live on campus. I still lived at home because it's close enough to me that I was only a 35-minute drive to university. And gas prices are what they were. And I had a car. And so different world nowadays. And so we actually had kind of encouraged him. And they have a phenomenal business program at this university, which is what he was wanting to go into. So we got in. He got his early admission. I think it was in February. Anyway, he applied early. He got it done. He was organized. Okay, so I need to get the bits out of this one. I know, yay, Joe. Sweet Joe. Okay, so again, this would have been one I would have used an adhesive sheet on, but I did not because I got so excited about the gold that it was, like my ADD kicks in and it's something shiny. Again, we're lining up the shell bump. Yes, I said it. Okay, on, dialed. Here's my bits. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to take this main part, and you're kind of going, what is she doing? It's kind of looking a bit disastrous, but watch. Is your other son interested in firefighting? Okay, so Joe is the one, he's doing his business degree program, and then Debbie, he's wanting to go into fire prevention. My youngest keeps throwing out, so he would like to be a hydroline technician. I need to talk to Wendy Cranford about that. He's been doing a lot of research, and he was able to do 5 10-hour shifts this year with hydro on a ride along, and he was in love. He thought it was amazing. But he is not one who's willing to say that he has not thought about the fire department because he says he has. So I don't know. I'm not sure what'll happen there. I don't want them to feel any pressure in terms of the fire department. Yes, their grandfather was a firefighter, as is dad. but it's also a tremendously dangerous career, and a high risk in terms of health issues. And both my husband, that's how we lost my father-in-law. He was considered a line of duty death, but it was a job-related cancer from chemical exposures. So kind of one of those situations. So I think there's like a little bit of a, some family pride in it, but I also don't want them to feel it's something they have to do. Oh, no. Why is that bouncing? Please don't be calling me. What is happening right now? Your browser has lost connection to your mic. Something's happening. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? It's telling you you've lost connection. Can you please tell me? Oh, you can. Okay, good. That was scaring me. I was like, what? I've never seen that message pop up. Okay. Whew. I think being a firefighter. Yes. And so the one thing that you'll get a kick out of this one about the firefighting is, in his words, he said, when we said, is that something that interests you? And he said, first off, he said, I don't do blood. And second off, I am not stupid enough to run into a burning building. I think his father was like, dude, thanks. But he said, fire inspection definitely appeals to me. Joe is our rule follower. He likes to enforce, make sure that the rules are being followed. He's always been that kid. He's very black and white. And for him, it so suits his personality. Okay, so I'm going to have to I should have put this down first. Let's peel you back up. Let's take you in. We're going to go like this. Get a little bit more of a cut. Late to the party. Hey, girl, you out yet? You done? You getting close? Okay, we're giving this one another piece of dimensional. And then I feel like we need to throw some kind of an embellishment on it. She doesn't have one on hers, but I'm playing it up a little bit tonight. We're having some fun. Okay, so that's just going on. Just like that. We just popped it up. It is. Yeah, it's very different, right? People have said, have you encouraged him to go into teaching? And I was like, no, absolutely not. It's not something I would encourage my child to do. Do I love teaching? Absolutely. Is teaching what it was when I started? Absolutely not. It's changed a lot. And as parents, we all know that. Better to recognize all that stuff. Yes, absolutely. Debbie, I'll never forget one of the guys that my husband went through the fire academy with decided he was claustrophobic. I was like, dude, wrong job, man. And then had to work through it because that's not an easy one to work through. Okay. Sorry. I love this with the gold. Just so you know, let me show you the gold versus the crumb cake. So here is a crumb cake background. Okay. So you can see it. That background is in there, but it's just in crumb cake. There it is, peeking out in gold, and it is insane. Now we do need some kind of a dot. Should I throw in a little Christmas dots? Because I know in the Christmas, just a sec. This is from the upcoming holiday one. I'm just trying to think because I know I've got some beautiful, we could throw in some faux sea glass. Okay, so let's pull those out and then let's find my faux sea glass. Faux sea glass. If I were the faux sea glass, where would I be? Oh, I would just be sea glass. There. We got it. You absolutely could with the kind of soft seafoam ones. Should we try it? Should we throw some in? I'm in. So this card was insane. She did a beautiful job on it. Let's put little bits. What a gorgeous Judy, you're hired again. You guys, if you're ever on a card and you're not sure quite how to finish it, give Judy a call. Judy will look at it and she will pull something out that it hasn't crossed your mind at all. And it will always be perfect like it is. It's such a kind of so great, a little gorgeous finish. So we threw some of the gorgeous little sea glass into there. Isn't that stunning? Okay. So, do you want a special? I haven't got to do I used to do specials all the time. And I feel like 90% of the time now, I'm in my head and operating, behind. And I never get to think about those things. So, let's grab the catalog. Is it down here? It is. Oh, thank God. I knew I took one upstairs last night. Okay. So, this is, as we said, it's Season of Chic. I know the gold does make it pop. Her card was stunning. Her design was unstinking real. enough that I just stopped when I saw it online. Oh no, somebody's mad at me. Who's mad at me? Carrie Brown's mad at me. Carrie, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Okay, Season of Chic, Elemental P. It is page 99. Of course it is. Good page. Little old Wayne Gretzky page, people. Yes, give them a special. Judy, please put your number in the comments so we can all call you. It was easy to pick sea glass. Look at you. She's unreal at it, Jen. Okay, so Season of Chic is not a cheap bundle. It's on page 99. It is $79, okay? But I would like to make sure that I can get you that gold paper. Where is it? Okay, 79. Absolutely. So, see, if you get your Season of Chic bundle, what I want you to do is you're going to go to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com. If you want to place an order using a host code, once you spend $100 with me, you get the free tutorial bundle, the global tutorial bundle, which is an amazing 12 project PDF. So you're $79, and I'm going to help you get there to that 100. You're going to add the gold, distressed gold specialty paper. It's on page 139 if you're looking for it, okay? You're going to add that to your order. You're going to use my host code, which I will have posted on my Facebook page so you can find it. I'll go do that 2 seconds after I get off. You're going to include this in your order, which means you're now going to be at $86, okay? Then you're going to figure out a couple other things you'd like. So 86, bump yourself up till you get to your $100 mark. And then you're going to use the host code. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to e-transfer you back the cost of your gold paper. So I'll do your $7 plus the shipping on it, plus the taxes. You're not going to pay for it at all, but it's going to count in you getting to the 100. Does that make sense? Okay. So kind of a fun one tonight. So remember, as I said, this was Jan, and I think her last name is pronounced Clotier, Clothier, that designed this. It was not me. This was one in my concussion mode where I had to look for a few cards that I could use for clubs because I just could not design at that point. This was one that jumped out to me. Her card was stunning. I loved the layout. I love that we had that little play with the gold in there tonight. Okay. So there you go. Today is June 29th, 2022. That sale will be on until the end of tomorrow. So June 30th, just till the end of the month. Go ahead and grab yours. I'm so excited. So tomorrow's it. I will see you tomorrow evening. Now, my mom and dad and my aunt leave tomorrow. So tomorrow night, I'm going to sneak down and we're going to have some playtime. Okay. So I will be on again tomorrow night. I can't tell you a time yet. I need to make sure children are fed. But I will be on tomorrow night. Okay. Oh yeah. Kits are still BOGO too. That's exactly it, Trish. Throw in a kit. Get the second one at 50% off. They're in there too. I will have that. Tomorrow's a staff there. So it's kind of it's a weird one anyway, but it'll be good. Okay. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, peeps.